Hi, it's Spence, the evil genius.
All righty. Hey, good morning. It's Spence. It is Wednesday, November 19th, 12 a.m. Spence from WP Launchify, by the way. And I just wanted to check in real quick to give you guys a little sneak peek heads up. The lab is busy here this week. And not only am I getting great results with the existing customers on the full-blown minute launch, but I've got something cooked up for my friends and colleagues and customers who have been every year asking me, what's going to be the Black Friday deal, Spence? Well, this year it's very special. This year it is all Fluent, all the time, all AI enabled. Imagine if you could have every single one of your dream Fluent tools, Fluent Community, Fluent Cart, Fluent CRM, Fluent Affiliate, Fluent Forms. Dare I keep going? All controlled by your favorite agentic tool of choice, whether it's Claude or Fernando or his brother Bernardo. You can have your own control. And the difference here is that I'm offering this as a very special package. Whereas my normal minute launch is a monthly subscription, $197 with everything you need to succeed. Hosting, all the traditional plugins, all the minute launch, full suite of tools, and unlimited help with Spence. This is a special deal for everybody who keeps saying, Spence, I just want to pay once and be done with it. It's going to be mirroring, and I'll show you in a second, the price point that you get when you do the rest of the Fluent stuff. They offer one site for any of their products, just any of their products, $500. 3 sites is $1,000, and I think 10 sites is $1,500. I'm doing a similar thing. This is going to be the MinuteLaunch AI with my custom MCP server, a special plugin, the Fluent Community Manager, Fluent CRM Manager, the Manager plugin. That's the secret sauce that connects your tool of choice to the community or to the CRM to control it, all for a one-time price. This is a lifetime price, $500 for one site. I think it's going to be $497 actually, $997 for 3 sites, and $1497 for 10 sites. And let's just add to the stage what I got cooking today, because I have a lunch date with my good pal, Sam. I'm not going to be late for it. Let me pull us out of here. I'm just going to give you a quick sneak peek. This is instant connectivity for everything that you want to do in Fluent. And I'm going to pop it into my little organizer here so we can get it. Everything you want to do in Fluent in one spot. So I've got a setup here that demonstrates just a fraction of the stuff. And I've been making videos all day long for the actual sale and the sales page. But you'll see here that we've got the Fluent Community Manager. And this is connecting all of the AI tools that you want to use with a very simple setup, an MCP setup. You just simply copy this one little snippet, paste it in place. You copy this JSON prompt, give it to your guy, and he understands that he's got 127 different tools. Let's just bring up my pal Claude, who I love to death, but Claude is like, I see this a lot. Morgan Freeman driving Miss Daisy. He's very reliable. He's a little slow. He's good conversation. You can use this with Cursor instead. But the bottom line is all we do is drop that into his configuration. And you can see here, he is set up Fluent Community. He has 127 tools that, good morning, ladies. I'm on a live event. My crew has just shown up at the office. Good morning. 127 different tools here that we can use to do everything we want to do with the site. For example, let's just check in with Claude and say, by the way, I'm going to turn on, because for some reason it was turned off. I'm going to turn on my mic that lets me talk to Claude. And I'm using, for PC, this little tool here that lets me click and talk. Good morning, Claude. It's Spence. I'm doing the live show this morning, updating everybody on what's going on. Are you still connected to my WordPress site with the 127 tools? And by the way, just to show you what I would do, I copy this. And even though I can give him that prompt, let's actually just give him that prompt. Oops, my copy paste is broken. Copy, paste. And let's just see what he says. So you don't have to be technologically advanced, but if you're trying to get stuff done, especially with your Fluent community, what these tools enable is beyond the scope of what you can normally do, because I've been able to program in the kind of things that I understand, having been building tools to supplement Fluent for some time. Let's go to the community portal. For example, my number one thing that this does is notice these posts here. If you're working with the community and you want full control to make a hybrid between your blog post and your regular beautiful output, imagine being able to have your dude or dudette build beautiful HTML5 posts that are no longer restricted to what content you can put in. Notice these have the same layout as my spencerforman.com blog. You cannot do this normally with Fluent, number one. And number two, you certainly would have to work hard to make beautiful HTML stuff. That is by itself worth the price of admission to some people. But let me just show you, for example, he's set on the left all of the things that he can do. WordPress core, 15 tools. Fluent community, 47 tools. Fluent CRM, 30 tools. Fluent cart, Fluent affiliate. I've got the special publishing tool for MinuteLaunch Canvas block that lets you also make gorgeous pages and posts. If we go in the back end, we can see some of the things I did yesterday in a live event with my real estate friend, Harry Maisel. We just used his capability to make these beautiful pages. Let's see his real estate homepage. Okay. My friend here, Claude, just does this with a prompt, and he uses a special block inside of here, which is the Fluent, sorry, this one is the MinuteLaunch Canvas block. Allows you or anybody else to not only publish, but to make beautiful stuff. Let's just give him a test here. Just to give a quick demonstration, let's say, for example, you are helping somebody with their Fluent community site. Can you create a new space for me? Call it Claude's new space. Now, you can do these things manually, but imagine if you have a tool that you pay for one time on any or all of your sites, or your business's sites, or your client's sites, and you host it on whatever server you want. This is not the normal deal that I do with my MinuteLaunch where I host it through Rocket. This is do it where you want. I'm not giving you the hands-on support. I'm not giving you the email support. I'm giving you the tools, and I'm giving you basically all the capabilities through my tool to get your answers or support. So he's created Claude's new space, and let's just see what he just did for us. Instead of you doing all this, let's actually, Spence is slow on his mouse. Let's go back to the community and see if he's created it here. Spence space, Fernando space, Claude's new space. There it is, right? So he's creating the space. He can create content for the space. Are you able to create, for example, under my name, I'm the administrator. Can you create a new post for me inside of that? Make it beautiful HTML5. Use the same styling that we've talked about. In other words, the same styling like you do for my blog posts at spencerforman.com. He is able to take my prompt. He knows about these tools. He can go get the styling from my other site, make a custom post here for me. In the meantime, I'm going to join this space so that at least he's capable of doing something for me. And I'm just going to remind him who I am, because he doesn't really know. He knows I'm Spence. He doesn't know I'm this guy. This is me. And I'm just going to give him this. So he can manage my account and do stuff for me. He can do stuff for anybody on the site. He can, I've imbibed him with the ability to change the look, the feel, the style, make posts, make spaces, create courses, create lessons, manage the members. He can create a new user, turn them into a member. He can have a product that he creates that sells access to the community. He can add people in and out of the CRM, create automations, every single thing that I would do to run a business using this simple stack of Fluent. And by the way, you could and should buy the premium stuff from Fluent. Of course you should. This works off of either the free stuff or the paid stuff. I am not giving you any plugins for Fluent because you can just get the plugins yourself from Fluent. I'm giving you all of the tools to enable agentic control and all of the skills that make them awesome. That is where my specialty lies. So he's made a new blog post, number 39. Let's see if this shows up for me. Here it is. He just created a brand new HTML5 post for me. Awesome sauce. Plus, he can do stuff that you cannot do. Like I said, hey, can you embed a video in that post? By the way, I'll say, by the way, highest of fives. That was a really gorgeous and, again, aesthetically matching post. Let me tell him, by the way, You could go and pick any of my videos from youtube.com, and my username is WPLaunchify, but you know that already, don't you? Grab any video you want and maybe put it near the top so it makes sense. Okay, so imagine that you have all these people telling you, oh, I'd like to run a community. I'd like to do this. You can now set up and run a community without touching the back end. You just put in the plugins, turn them on. He can set up everything or most everything. And he can also do the more important part, which is to help you run the site. Notice he's like, he knows me. So he's like, high five, Salvador. That's the name that we joke around about. We speak bilingually here. He's looking on the internet, which he can do better than I can, for WPLaunchify videos. He found one from my LinkedIn. You have to see what Claude just did, right? He's grabbing the video. He's going to update this post and do it for me. I can have him do this while I'm sleeping. I'm going to go to lunch with my friend Sam. I can have him essentially run in the office. So what I want to tell you is what I am offering is not the traditional way of working with WordPress. Instead, what I'm offering is the newest way of working with WordPress, where the middle layer of tools for us humans disappears. And instead, I just use his help with the skills that have been provided by myself and WPLaunchify for him to be awesome, and the tools that he needs to be awesome. And then he becomes your personal assistant, manager, expert. And he can instantly have the skills that he needs from what we deliver to him in one document, because you don't have to train him. So I don't know if this is striking you as a parallel, but imagine that I hired somebody from overseas who was immediately an expert at running my business for me. And I did it for normally $197 a month, including the hosting and the support from a real person. But for Black Friday, this is going to be $497 for one-time purchase. That's it. You're done. Never have to pay again. 3 sites for $997. 10 sites for $1497. I need Claude in my brain today. Because there are those of you who love these Black Friday deals, who love a one-time purchase. And even though I prefer to be supporting you and doing concierge stuff for you, I want to make sure that I've got something for everybody. In fact, I had 3 emails this morning. Spence, can you do the same sale as last Black Friday? And I'm like, well, no, I'm going to do something better. Because last Black Friday, I sold a lifetime access just to the static plugins. This year, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it essentially for something that is game changer. Okay, he's updated the post. Let's see if this is the post he did. Perfect. Let me, oh, sorry. Let me give you the YouTube video to use. He's just asking for a little help to be like, I don't mind him doing that. He's like, which video do you want? Let me just give him any old video. Okay, so I'll give him this video. And again, if it's something that's available, it's easy for me to help out. So I'm just going to copy and paste, and then I'm going to go to lunch with my friend. Actually, I'll click the share button and give that. Okay. And for some reason, not sure why, my copy paste is not working as well as it should. There we go. Okay, let's just see how this works out. And then I'm going to let you guys go, because all I wanted to let you know about is it's coming. I've got this site in running. I'm testing through the last of the features. And I think for many people, this is going to be a game changer. By the way, one of the cool features that's not included necessarily in the kit, but that's an add-on, is all of the AI media tools that allow you to manage your whole library and everything else. I'm not sure that I'm including that in this package. That's part of the regular MinuteLaunch, but I'll just tell them to make a new post. That's okay. Just make a new post just to show people you can embed the video. The reason I'm not including the kitchen sink in here is because what I really want most people to do is to end up either taking this and enjoying it, immediately getting the benefits, or doing it WPLaunchify.com. You could come get some additional things from me in the future in the way of help or custom stuff. So the normal MinuteLaunch includes all the traditional software, includes fully hosted, unlimited email help from Spence. And if you go to the MinuteLaunch monthly AI, it's $197 a month, but you're running everything, systems for all of the plugins across your whole ecosystem of WordPress. Even having said that, though, this value is unparalleled because you're not going to get me for support directly, but you're going to get unlimited updates for the lifetime of this product, and you can use it as much as you want. So just for what it does and the fact that I'm known for supporting products anyway, crazy value. Let's just see what he did. And then I'm going to go have lunch, and there would be plenty more videos today, trust me, and coming up, because he's also, by the way, I'm using him in this setup to make the entire sales funnel, to make the onboarding, to make the qualification, to make the automations. I'm using the tool to make the tools, to show the tools, to sell the tools. So you guys know exactly what's going on. Fully capable. There it is. So I don't know if you know how to do HTML or you know how to make styling, but imagine if your guy could make your Fluent community, your Fluent products in Fluent Cart, your Fluent CRM where somebody buys, and you can track their behavior, your Fluent forms, all of this stuff managed by him, and he can keep track of your preferences. Let's just give him high fives. You are killing it, Claude. Set a memory and write a skill document that we can share with my audience about what you just built, because you did awesome, my friend. Thank you. I'm going to go to lunch now. And that's it. I'm going to hit the lunch. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. More to come. If you're interested in the Black Friday sale, like I say, it will come up probably today, tomorrow. You can buy immediately to get all of the things you're showing here to run your entire Fluent community with your favorite agentic tool. Claude is awesome. And all the skills that you need, everything, for one site, $497 lifetime, 3 sites for $997, 10 sites for $1497. Pay once and you're done. See you in the next video.